This is problem 4-56. So we're going to solve the same problem we just did using a different method. This is called the elimination method. Elimination means to get rid of. So we're going to get rid of one of the variables right away if possible. So what we're going to do, instead of having these equations side by side, I'm going to set them up on top of each other. Okay, so I'm going to stack this equation. I'm just going to write it right underneath this equation. Negative 3y plus 5x equals 16. Okay, so we're just working on this part right now. I just wrote this right underneath it. And so what we're going to do here is if I try to add this equation with the equation underneath it, we're going to see what happens. So we can only add like terms together, and we can only add things that are on the same side of the equal sign with things on the same side of the equal sign. So now it's going to be like a vertical problem. So I'm going to look what happens when I have 3y plus negative 3y. Well, they're exactly the same. One's a positive and one's negative. So those make nothing. There's nothing left when I add them together. Okay? Let's look what happens with the x's. Positive 2x plus sine positive 5x. That's going to give me a positive 7x. All right, now I have copied down my equal sign. I'm just copying down those from all the way down. And then I have negative 2 plus 16 will give me a positive 14 when I add those together. So we just added the like terms from each equations together after we stacked them on top of each other. So I have 7x equals 14. I eliminated, it's called the elimination method, I eliminated the y's very quickly. All right, so now I'm going to solve this for x. So I'm going to divide by 7 to get rid of that 7 and get x equals 2. Which is the same solution we got using the substitution method. Okay? So we found one of the variables, now I need to find what y is equal to. So just like we usually do with the other methods, substitution and equal values, I need to plug this value of 2 in for the x in either this equation or in this one. It doesn't matter. They both are of the same difficulty-wise, and one doesn't look easier than the other. I'm going to do this equation. So I'm going to plug in 2 where x was. So 3y plus 2 times 2, because that's where the x went, equals negative 2. All right, so I have 3y plus 4 equals negative 2. I'm just solving this little equation for y now. To get rid of this 4, I'm going to minus 4 on each side. So I get 3y equals negative 2 minus 4 is negative 6. Divide both sides by 3. Get y equals negative 2. Just like in, again, the other method to solve. We still get the same solution, but see how quickly we solve for x instead of substituting, or even with the equal values method, I would have had to solve both of these for one of the variables and set them equal to each other. So this elimination method is we added the equations together and one of the variables canceled out very quickly.